takes his inspiration from subjects associated with the region, whether it's a maiden wearing traditional Black Forest costume or a cuckoo clock. Stefan Strumbel says his work revolves around the idea of home. Ironic and eye-catching motifs in his art reflect his place of origin.
It's all about Heimat, or the feeling of home, the longing for the sense of safety and well-being. That's what I have here in the Black Forest. I grew up here, have my roots here, I work here, my family is here, friends, professional contacts. This longing is what inspires and drives my work.
His studio is located right next to Offenburg city walls. Stefan Strumbel takes us through the historic old town on his way to his first recommendation. By the 13th century, Offenburg was already a free imperial city. And in 1848, it was a starting point for revolutionary events in Baden. He takes us high above the town's roofs to Schoellmanns. Early in the day, it's a café. At night, it's a restaurant and bar. For Stefan Strumbel, it's a home away from home.
My first tip is Schoellmanns Bar, not just because of the interesting architecture. It's also where the local creative people hang out. Another great thing about it is that on the one side, you have a view of the Black Forest and the mountains, and on the other side, when the weather's good, you can see France.
Stefan's second recommendation takes us to the countryside. Staufenberg Castle is just a few kilometers from the gates of Offenburg. The former fortress on the hill was converted into a castle in the 19th century. There's a wonderful view of the vineyards and the Black Forest from the terrace, which is open to the public, but today it's veiled in mist.
An important characteristic of my work that also reflects the Black Forest is the natural environment. And right here at Staufenberg Castle in Durbach, you really have the opportunity to experience the natural world of the Black Forest and really enjoy the romance and emotion it radiates.
To prove the region also has cultural highlights, Stefan Strumbel takes us to Baden-Baden for his third recommendation, the Frieder Burda Museum, which houses one of the most renowned modern art collections in Germany. The private museum is named after its founder. It frequently mounts exhibitions of contemporary works, such as sculptures by American artist Dwayne Hansen.
My last regional highlight is the Frieder Burda Museum. It's a place I visit often, not just because of the great art, but also because of the architecture. What architect Richard Meyer has created here is a work of art in itself.
Stefan Strumbel says there's plenty to inspire him in the Black Forest, in its nature, traditions, and art museums.